My journey is my journey, and I have patience with myself. I have patience with my business, and I have patience with God. Hey guys, how we doing? I hope you're doing good. That's like my little intro. I'm realizing like that's what I feel most comfortable like introducing myself. Coming in with high vibes. If I sound weird, I'm still a little sick, guys. I'm still sick and I have no idea why. Anywho, so I wanted to come on here today to just extend a little motivation to you all. It's the sky isn't the limit, your mind is. So, what you mean by that? What you mean? The sky isn't the limit. The sky is the limit. They always tell us the sky's the limit. No, boo, it's your mind. So it's completely up to you on how far you want to go in terms of how far you want to reach in life. That's completely up to you. That's not up to your environment. That's not up to your family. That's not up to nobody else but you. You are the controller of your reality. You're basically like, you know what I'm saying? You have that controller in your hand, controlling the game. So it's all about what you want to do and how you want to go about it. You know, I grew up in a small town known as SoLFood. It's in deep South Florida. And I'm telling you guys, it's a small town. It's a small town. we don't even have a Walmart. You know what I'm saying? There's only like 10 of us. One thing I can tell you about the town that I come from, it is filled with so many stars. And what I mean by that, it is filled with a lot of individuals that have potential inside of them. Now, here's the thing. Although my town, Belgrade, is known to produce stars, it is up to that star to recognize that it's a star. You know what I'm saying? We have a few NFL players, you know, that come from my hometown. We have, you know, people that's up there that's not even mentioned for real in our hometown like that, unless they are football players or whatever. But there's big names out there that comes from our small town. And the thing is though, guys, is that we see so much violence. We see so much lower energy than we do higher energy. And so a lot of the times the people in my hometown do not recognize truly who they are. They do not recognize truly that they are stars, and they come from a place that birthed stars. Like every morning I would literally see a shooting star. That's just how, yeah. So where I'm trying to get at is that do not limit yourself in no way, shape, or form. I don't care where you come from, who you come from, what has been perceived to you. You are not your environment. You are not where you come from, but you are everything where you're going. So what I'm trying to say is think beyond, guys. If you are in a certain field, profession, or whatever the case may be, think beyond that profession. How far can you go with that profession? For me, for example, before I met my mentor, we had met each other at the library, right? And so we had went to this business seminar. It was a business strategies for entrepreneurs type of thing. And this was my first time going to something like this, and I wasn't even an entrepreneur at the time. I was an inspiring entrepreneur, and I was like, okay, I want to get out there. Let me go to this event. And so I went to the event. Everybody come in their business clothing. I'm the only one that's dressed casually. But it didn't faze me because it's like at the end of the day, I'm showing up as me, and that's all that matters. And so the host actually did not show up to the event. And so we was already talking to each other. Everybody was just mingling, talking, networking type of thing. And I got to talk to everybody except my mentor. She was literally like the last person that I talked to. And basically once everybody had went around and was discussing their business, what they do and everything like that. And then everybody had went except me, and then she was like, okay, now you, like, what do you do? She started with my hair up and stuff like that, and I could tell like she was from the islands. Her accent, she's Jamaican. I told her what I do and everything like that, and I was like, yeah, my business called the Scrying Mirror, and I basically help people find clarity. And I was just so open about what I do in terms of my spirituality, and we connected. She took my phone number, I took hers. Oh, the whole point of me saying this is lot of the business seminar guys, everybody else around me, it was like, you can take it here, you can take it there, you could go in the psychology field, you could go in the medical field, you can expand it, you can take it beyond. And I'm like, hold on. You are telling me that I can be a professional doctor if I wanted to? Like, and all of them in ingredients are like, yeah, people are getting paid mad money for doing what you are doing. They're just doing it in a different sense. But you are capable of doing the same thing, and even much more so because you are in tune with your spiritual being. And I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. So yeah, guys, literally that situation, it scared me. I'm not gonna lie. It scared me because I'm like, am I really capable of doing something like that though? And I'm like, yes, I am. But because I have been allowing myself to only go a certain extent, that I have not expanded my mind to all these different possibilities, I stayed there. And it took these strangers, these professionals, to help me see, like, you are limiting your mind and you need to expand it if you want to go far. And so I'm like, dang, that is so true. And that's my whole point, guys, is like, expand your mind. What is it you're not seeing, thinking, feeling? You know what I'm saying? Take what you already know, take where you want to go, and then be like, okay, now how can I expand this even more? If you have the mentality that you want to go far in life, if you have the mentality that you want to be successful in whatever profession that you're in, is that you have to think beyond. When I even just think about my business, the Scrying Mirror, I'm like, I was thinking this morning as I'm laying in bed, and I'm like, dang, like, that was only an idea like a year or two ago. Like, I remember writing it in my notes and everything like that, and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be my business name. This is gonna be my first business name. And mind you guys, it was only in my notes. Fast forward today, it's an official registered business in the state of Florida and in West Palm Beach. Like, what? Like, I have a whole website and everything, you know? Don't underestimate the small things, the small steps. The only thing is you have to be consistent in the things that you are doing. And that is something that I had to learn. Like, it took me 3 years to learn that. It took me 3 years to learn that I have to be consistent. Like, I knew it, but it took me a long time to really learn it, because I feel like your early 20s, you are just transitioning so much, you're just going through so much. At least for me, guys, like, I'm always moving. Like, every semester, every few months, no more than 4 months, I am up and I am moving. So it took me a long time to be able to adjust to that energy with what I have going on in terms of my businesses and my projects and stuff. And so it's just, don't underestimate the small things that you do, because it will eventually become this baby, you know? Yes, it's a sale now, but eventually it's going to be that baby, and you just have to have patience and be consistent with it. Another thing I feel like that would easily limit your mentality is if you compare your dreams to others. So if you see somebody doing exactly what you want to do and they are excelling at it, they are going at it, it's just like, it's so easy for you to compare their situation to yours and be like, you know what, see, I give up. Like, look what they're doing, and I can't even do this, I can't even do that. Or if you have been trying and you haven't reached that potential yet, if you don't give up, don't quit, you know, don't compare yourself, because jealousy is so easy. It's the thief of joy, okay? When I tell you it's the thief of joy, it's the thief of joy. And so you cannot compare your journey to someone else's, because you don't know how long it has taken them to get there. A lot of the times we view celebrities as overnight success, when that wasn't the case at all. Like, a lot of these people have started, you know what I'm saying, singing in clubs and open mics and all of that, and eventually through networking and meeting people, they got to where they got. But it's like, it didn't happen overnight for them. And that is the same thing when we look at other people's successes. It doesn't happen overnight for them. It just finally popped off for them. And it's going to be the same thing for you, but you have to be in this space of I am not going to compare my journey to no one else's. My journey is my journey, and I have patience with myself. I have patience with my business, and I have patience with God. And that is going to lead you so far in life, like in whatever situation. But you have to be careful. Don't limit your mind by comparing your success to someone else's. That's the easiest way to fail and give up. And I feel like it's not too late. No matter how old you are, time is only an illusion that's meant to trap you. No matter what your age is, you can still do what you want to do. I never want to be the type to make people believe that whatever their dreams are is too impossible to achieve. If you want to be the man that's on the moon, then go be the man that's on that moon, you know? Make it yours. It don't have to go by how society says it has to go by, but make it yours, you know? Take yourself outside of that box. Take yourself outside of that limitation. That because you haven't gotten to where you thought in your mind that you have gotten by far, that it's too late. And it's not, you know? I really want us to think about in the ways we are limiting ourselves, because it's so normal for us to do those things, guys. And I didn't even know that I was doing it. You know, I didn't know I was limiting myself when I went in that room full of business professionals. I didn't know until they brought it to my attention, you know, because where I come from, a lot of the times the stars don't realize that they are stars. And so I felt under the same trap, under the same belief. Like, although I knew that I was a upcoming star, I still didn't see my full potential. And even when it was brought to my attention, I was scared. Like, I'm like, hold on, I don't know if I want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay in my comfort zone. And that's what's going to kill us in the end, is our comfort zone. But also our limiting mindsets, our self-limiting beliefs that we have about ourselves. So, yeah, it's just like, what are some of the ways you are limiting yourself and your goals and your dreams? Take it beyond. Think big. You know what I'm saying? Think way. If you don't think it's impossible, then you ain't thinking big enough. How about that? Yeah, let's go that route. Because, guys, everything is achievable. Whatever you want is truly achievable. But what's going to stop you from achieving that is not anything else around you. It is your mind. It's not the sky. It's your mind. Because, you know, once you reach the sky, then ain't no reaching beyond that. No, that's not true. You can go beyond the sky. But it's your mentality that helps you go beyond that sky or stay below it. It depends. What is your perception of yourself? What is your perception of the universe around you? What is the perception of your dreams, your goals? And then take it far. Take it really far, because you will be so surprised on how far you can go if you allow yourself to go that far. So yeah, that's what I wanted to come and just extend a little motivation on that. Because I feel like we all need it, and we all need a little reminder that I can do whatever it is I truly want to do, no matter how crazy it may seem to others. I can do that. Yes, guys, make sure you guys check out my latest videos, okay? Subscribe to the channel. Also, check out my website, The Scrying Mirror. I hope you guys have an amazing week, an amazing day, and I'll catch y'all later. Is that a bee? How did that get in here? What in the world is going on, guys? This thing just came out of nowhere. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's coming over here.